Okay, I'm back.
You're near the first weapons cache. Destroy it.
Suppressing fire now!
That did it. Now you need to find and neutralize the rest.
If you're smart, you'll stay down. Keep them away from the munitions!
You're making progress. Keep it up.
Show them what civilians are made of! They're tearing through us! We need backup!
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
You're on my radar.
hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Go after Diamondback and Shocker. We have to find out what they're planning.
Getting ugly.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. If you work
From the
together to get
best.
down there.
Invaders detected!
Good thinking. Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
trying to figure out what else we need to destroy in this place.
Hey! Those superheroes are fighting each other near my new Transprix! Watching you! No!
Reckless superhumans can strike at any time, tossing your car like a toy, ripping up your driveway, or even sending a fiery tornado through your home. When the smoke from their awesome combined attack clears, how will you recover? With Gecko Insurance, our superhuman
Let's
property
roll.
damage policy will ensure your losses are completely covered. And handle all the people. By the time we're finished, as superhumans.
I win! Thanks, Gecko!
I will hold them off, madam.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise,
Yeah, she
so
looks
much the
fucked
better.
up.
If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. Now, we destroy your home the same way you destroyed mine. Tear them apart! Aim for Grand Central Station, Shocker!
Sure, boss. That'll shake up the afternoon commute.
Focus them attacks on the Lower East Side!
No problem. Those hipsters won't know what hit them.
Defend the cannon! Don't take that from them! We're only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
Oh man, I don't want to do this.
The villain's armor. Charging with cybernetics to explode. Separate them fast!
Supposed to hurt like this.
Hell yeah.
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
They didn't show Spider-Man on there, and he was part of that.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Color me shocked, Steve. I have suspected you weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected. Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust? Tough call.
That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands. No, not on yours.
The evidence is right here, sir. We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a mistake.
And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
That's the issue sometimes. You can't be just giving money out to countries to think that throwing money at the issue is going to solve it.
The situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia.
Prime example would be like Africa. You can't throw them money to try and fix themselves. You got to give them something different.
If something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear.
Because otherwise, you're just going to have the tribal warlords that take that money for a corrupted government and you know, fucked up.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow like trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury.
wherever you are. We'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Please note that due to previous measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No
Hello. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently we've got a ways to go. I'd like to think so. I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here. Thanks. I think I'll be all right. Talk to you later.
So yeah, this was during the time frame of the Marvel Civil War. They had some of the bad guys join up the good guys. The Punisher, there was a comic series where the Punisher got in on that, and he saw some of the bad guys, and he was like, some of these bad guys shouldn't be here. And they're like, we let them in to bolster our numbers. And Punisher straight up killed like a number of them in front of Captain America.
Hey there.
And he proceeded to beat the shit out of him, and he was like, fight back, and he's like, against you, Cap, I won't. And then Captain America was like, I want you out of here, and he was like, fine.
I'm fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did. Oh, the puns, by far. There's some things you can't unhear. Sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Latvian strike a year ago. What a mess that started.
Yeah, and this is the thing right here. The diplomatic answer, do you think the government will try to regulate us? That's what ended up happening with the Marvel Civil Wars. You had one side that was pro-registration and the other side that was against it. And naturally, the side that's against it are all the X-Men, because then everybody will know that they're mutants, and there's been an issue with the mutants thing. The pro side was like, oh no, it makes sense to have that kind of regulation, so we know where everyone is and what they're doing and whatever. I mean, like they touched it a bit in the Marvel Civil War, and it sparked all kinds of issues.
I wouldn't blame them if they did at this point. Sorry. I have to say goodbye for now.
Naturally, people like Matt Murdock or Daredevil here and Spider-Man as Peter Parker, they don't want the regulation because they live a secret life to protect those that they like or love.
For prior actions, which may have triggered the recent Latvian terror attack.
Mr. President.
Commander Hill, or should I say, Director Hill?
Hello. We're trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind. Unknown. There are apparently some serious talks going on in Washington. I think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now. To what end? Even if we found them, it wouldn't solve anything at this point. Well, good talking with you. Bye for now.
You understand?
The
superhuman-related tort reform.
How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true. Good to hear. Seems like everyone else wants to play Monday morning quarterback. Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed door stuff. That's actually a pretty good question. Maybe I should get someone working on that. Gotta run. See you later.
Okay, yeah, it's all shared. Okay, so there's Miss Marvel.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those people out.
Finally, some backup.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
I'm calling this fight.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Well, you sure took your sweet time getting down here. Now let me guess. This whole thing another Latverian counterattack? Like in New York? You heroes stepping it again? Great. Well, why don't you head over to the mall? I'm sure someone over there could use your help.
Dude, you're an asshole.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, go collapse. Try to pull it down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. We're sick.
Shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation!
Fuck yeah. We get Deadpool now.
And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Oh wait, we have to fight him?
A native New York
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. I'll keep you in mind. Now go!
Come on, that-a-way! The subway!
+3 focus for fastest stamina. Do we have? We have +3 dodge, +5 XP, +3 focus, and +5% 20 times orbs. I think we're okay.
Hey, when we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Get ready for us!
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food court! Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Catching product placement check works on the bean first.
We have to escape!
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Sweet trip!
You're a family man now. Never thought about stepping up.
What just happened?
We will bury you.
Heroes cast
trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your trade and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now.
Hey, what are you doing? Forget about those windbags and help me with this big metal dude.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
That one looks like Stan Lee.
Senator Lieber from New York State.
What do you know?
Good to
It
meet
is.
you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
I hope you will, sir. Sometimes the law needs a helping hand from someone outside its bounds.
You superheroes have made true believers out of all of us. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
And we're definitely putting him on the team.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here, you are once again a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary.
I wonder, can we actually switch the team now? Oh, yeah. And then, what does he have? Bullet Barrage, Bouncy Slash, Telesplode, Safety Dash. His healing factor's up. Best one ever. Okay, so if we choose Pro Registration, he'll get Ultimate Power, which is raises damage for all power attacks. And just won't quit. Allows more frequent use of powers. So that seems pretty interesting. Anti-Registration raises melee attack and hard to hit. Raises chance to evade. That seems pretty good, but I think his No, never mind. It's not what I thought. I think it's the Pro Reg where he gets a weird costume. Essentially, you would have to play through this game to get the other stuff. I just noticed they put black airborne or combat boots on Deadpool, which his normal costumes don't usually have that.
Give me a break. Your democratic ideal will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. mini-sentry guns will give you something new to think about. Act will be passed by your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals. Sword man, my God.
Beeping on the job. Tisk, tisk.
+5 dodge, +1 strength. 3rd fusion star, 3 focus.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again. You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Cold Heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Damn.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
That's just it, though. Like, I don't think having the superheroes register is the answer. Because it's not going to stop bad guys from being bad guys. It's the same. It's the same concept that they had with guns. Like, oh, we want to outlaw guns. Like, that's not gonna stop bad guys from being criminals. It's not gonna stop bad guys from doing bad things.
Weapons down, gentlemen. All right.
Trank darts, now!
If you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
Jeez.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures, or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Yeah, like...
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequence...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
Yeah. The registration day, I mean, again, it's like I was saying, it's just like weapons. Liberals, Democrats, left wing are trying to like outlaw guns and all, right? That's mostly their thing, because like the right, conservatives, Republicans, they're protecting the Second Amendment, like the right to bear arms. And then you got some that trying to like interpret that, but like, what do they mean by that? The thing you boil it down to is like, do you really not want to have weapons around? Because that's what helps you to defend yourself from any and all enemies. Ultimately, when you boil it down, if you think having weapons not around is going to protect you, that there will be less crime and violence, you're absolutely wrong. Because no matter what, there's going to be bad people. And they're going to do whatever they can to grab whatever they can to get whatever they can. If you have that type of deterrence with you, by which the right to bear arms, there are less likely to be people who cause problems. You know, because a criminal who knows that the Second Amendment is upheld in a community that's all about it, you know, is very right-wing, conservative, Republican, that criminal is less likely to want to try and steal or be a criminal at that location versus places like that don't have weapons, places that are very left-wing, left-leaning, liberal Democrat, like California, New York. You know, they would fucking try, basically.
Things don't get out of hand. Things don't get out of hand.
Hey, good times, huh? I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. If we had time, I'd tell you some stories about S.H.I.E.L.D. Just trust me. World peace isn't at the top of their priority list. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering, and we're gonna need a leader. People have died. Nothing can change that, but we can't let it keep us from doing what we know is right. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe. Well, speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. I ain't no government puppet, and I assume you feel the same way. There are worse things you could do than risk jail time to do the right thing.
Security, prepare to receive inbound S.H.I.E.L.D. contingent.
Glad to hear it. We're gonna need some real heroes to get through this thing. Cap in charge, as long as it takes. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You're either with us or against us. Okay, look, I hope you make the right choice. We could use your help.
Event. Our online polls will be open until midnight. Log on and make your voice heard.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight.
Oh, who's that guy? He's one of the X-Men. He's one of the X-Men. Who's that guy? Fuck. That's the guy, if he gets hit or shot at, he takes that energy and he could turn it in, he could channel that energy into a weapon, and then he could send that weapon out to the enemy. What was his name? I can't remember. Oh no, not the controller thing.
We already trust them with the cops and the military. Bottom line, we need checks and balances. Otherwise, more kids are gonna get killed. No one's got a better reason to be paranoid than I do. And I'm telling you, this is the way it's gotta go. Technically, that's true. But someone supervising their actions could have saved those innocents. Look, I can't make the decision for you. Just remember, we're supposed to protect people. Signing up for training and accountability is the best way to do that.
Sounds like he's pro registration?
On the eve of the
I don't remember this guy's name. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. What's this guy's name?
All the Stanford victims continues. An official list of confirmed
It's not
deaths
Cable,
to be completed for weeks.
but it's the other future guy, because Cable's also from the future. This guy's from the future. I don't remember his name, but he's pretty cool. I don't know if you actually get him, though. I don't think so.
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there seem to be. We need cooler heads to prevail at a time like this. There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. I'm not saying the SRA is evil, but going down a path we know leads to disaster would certainly be irresponsible and foolish. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed.
Come on and make your voice heard.
Of course not. But anyone who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking. I'm sorry, I can't discuss this indefinitely with you. I hope you make the intelligent choice here.
See, my only issue with this is not every superhero is known. Spider-Man, X-Men, Daredevil. You have individuals that do not want to be known, therefore they should not be registered. and you can't force this upon them. It's going to be problematic. That's my issue, and that's why initially when I played this game the first time around in the past, I always went with anti-registration, and then I did a second playthrough to get the other characters and did pro-registration, but I've always stuck to the side of not registering because this is just asinine and ridiculous.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
I'm not too thrilled that this original game only had so many characters though. Kind of wish there was a larger library. All right, so let's let's save. I'm looking at the characters in the background. I don't see that one character from the future I was talking about. He might have been a DLC character, to be honest, because I know Cable's a DLC character. I don't remember who else there was, but I could definitely see that we have Venom in the background there next to Hulk. This is such a small roster, though. It's kind of sad. I don't even see Cyclops. Huh. That's a bit weird. They do have Gambit, though, but, I mean, bit of a glass cannon, if you ask me. Anyways, we'll go ahead and stop the video here. I hope you guys like. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. We're going to continue on. We're definitely going to stay with Deadpool. He's going to be our main character. I would like to have Venom on the team, even if we have Spider-Man. So I either switch out Venom for Spider-Man, or I have two web slingers, because I think he should also web sling, which would possibly mean we'd have to get rid of Daredevil to make that happen. So, anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.